Taka szybka informacja dla was. Niestety nie zobaczycie końcówki z ostatniej misji, z ostatniego odcinka w tym odcinku, z racji na to, że podczas nagrywania miałem wiele problemów z uwiecznieniem tego, co się działo. Gra się wiele razy wysypywała, więc niestety bardzo przepraszam, ale musimy pominąć sobie tamten fragment, ale w skrócie wam powiem tylko, że zjechaliśmy windą na dół, dzięki mi odwiózł na mieszkanie, zamknęli mi dzielnicę i koniec. Tyle się działo. Ja jestem Mkurowski, a to jest trzeci odcinek serii Cyberpunk 2077. Bez zbędnego przedłużania, zapraszam was do oglądania. Kontynuujemy sobie naszą misję z odcinka wcześniejszego, mianowicie mamy jechać do fiksera Dexta z naszym kumplem Jackiem, więc bez zbędnego przedłużania lecimy. Mamy usiąść za kierownicą w ogóle, czyli sprawdzimy sobie ten model jazdy. Okej. Powiem tak, osobiście myślałem, że jeszcze nie, dobra, może się jeszcze wstrzymam. Osobiście się może jeszcze wstrzymam. Gdzie? A tu. Przez chwilę myślałem, że ten model jazdy nie jest taki zły, że fajny jest, ale pewnie się wstrzymam dlatego, że ruszyłem trochę gwałtownie i czy coś i... No jeszcze muszę pojeździć trochę, żeby ocenić. A ta. To jest jego dziewczyna, tak? Okej. No i jak mówiłem, Ripper Dog. Dobra, to idziemy do tego naszego doktorka sprawdzić, co tam nam dolega, co i jak, mniej więcej. No właśnie, Ripper Dog. Okej.
The old Ripper. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. Oh wow. What do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig. Had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Whole kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Met a new fixer. He gave me a job. Name's Dexter DeShawn.
Known quantity from the afterlife. No denying you're moving up.
But something you're not telling me, Vic?
Keep your guard up, that's all. I've heard some things about Dex. He's not as chill as he makes himself out to be.
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex to Sean, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
Dobra.
The Dexter DeShawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Tylko nie mam... nie mam pieniędzy, okej.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear?
Dobra. To jak to w końcu? Okej.
Chair, please. Sit down and relax.
No zobaczymy, co tam doktorek nam zrobi, albo co nam tam powie.
Kuroshi Optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances.
Masakra.
Now, Jack.
Masakra.
Kuroshi. Whoa. Vic, nothing tops that on the market.
Sounds like it could come in handy then.
I gave you my word I'd pay you back, but this might be too rich for my blood.
We'll work something out. Right now, I'm just out to make sure you
No,
get back
tak.
in one piece.
No, tak.
He's in hand. You peruse and choose while I scan. See what's going on inside.
Okej, wszczepy. Dzięki rozmaitym. Okej. Cześć, co my tu mamy? O, system operacyjny. Masakra. Co my tu mamy na te oczy? Okej. To już mamy. Kora czołowa. Coś tu jest. Wzmacniacz mnemoniczny. A tu? Pamięć podręczna. A tylko ja chyba pieniędzy nie mam, tak? A tak, nie mam pieniędzy. Układ krwionośny. Masakra. Układ immunologiczny. A nic tu nie ma. Układ nerwowy. Też chyba tu nic nie ma. Skóra. Też nie ma. Ja w ogóle nie mam pieniędzy, nie? Ręce. O, koprocesor balistyczny. Szkielet. Ja pierniczę. Wiecie, tak sobie po prostu myślę o tym, że kurde, to jest niby wizja przyszłości i w sumie to tak 15 000 to tak może być, nie? Masakra. Nogi, coś tu jest? Nie ma nic. Ale system operacyjny. Okej. No i chyba tyle, no bo ja tutaj za bardzo nic więcej nie mogę. Co to handel są, no i tyle. Dobra.
Mark 1, like I said. Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear. This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech too.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this. Lay that major league arm
Masakra.
of yours right here.
So, what's new in the life of Victor Vector?
Yeah, if I'm being honest, not much. And that's fine with me. I used to live in a world where all that mattered was who's who, what's what, and how's why.
And what happened?
One day I just dropped it and never looked back. I'll never be a legend in this town, but been sleeping nights ever since.
Dobra.
Just like that. Thanks. Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting. Feel anything?
Same as always. Don't feel a thing.
Masakra.
You ask me that every time, you know? Not as if things are gonna be any different today.
Sure thing, kid. I mean, not like there's any risk of a stroke or paralysis, but what do I know?
Masakra.
Just a doctor.
Ja pierniczę.
Lights out for a minute, all right?
Ja pierniczę. Ja
Okay, let's test this.
pierniczę.
See the magic in action. Linking you in. You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches.
Nie wiem, masakra.
How's it look? Feel all right to you?
No chyba jest tip top.
Oh, this is fantastic, Vic.
Oh, beautiful.
Okej. super.
Time for the scanner. It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm, with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions.
I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You
Super.
know exactly what they ne'er did well.
It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
How about the neurovirus from the last job? Can you check it?
Done and gone while we were putting in your implant. And a full sweep on your soft and circuits. Zap the critter. You're certified bug-free.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
What am I looking at?
A mild stim. Should boost neurotransmission in the short term and muffle some of the side effects while the implant takes.
Okej.
Thanks again, Vic. You're the best. I owe you.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues,
Okej.
get where you came from.
To idziemy.
Guard up, you idiot.
Your heart chakra looks a little out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields. And avoid mean reds. Anything.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay, do my best to talk us up.
Dobra. Czyli mamy się spotkać z tym Dexem.
V, listen. I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyber-psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyberpsychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tack hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
Czyli co? Okej. Okej, ale chyba to zadanie myślę nie zniknie. Gorzej jak zniknie. A szczerze, aha, tu jest ten Dex. A szczerze bym nie chciał, by znikło. Okej.
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
Dexter DeShawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll. Mind if I ask you something right off the bat? Would you rather live in pieces, Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
It's first place or no place, Dex. Cost isn't a factor.
Classic. I'd expect nothing less from eager, supple youth. Respect.
Exactly.
All right, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Hang on. I gotta question my own now. Why all this, Dex? Why me? Could have had Jackie or T-Bug sitting here. Could have just done this on comms.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like to look anyone I do biz with in the eye. Had the pleasure of meeting the Jackster in the past, and Sweet T-Bug helped this brother out 2 years ago. So here we are. Besides all that, got a special little pre-mission just for you. But we'll get to that.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech.
O,
Biochip to be
skubany.
precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah,
Nie Arasaka.
guessing it belongs to a corp.
Wiedziałem.
Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
Jest to problem?
No problem. Just a death sentence. NC's Arasaka's turf. Nobody fucks with them here.
What can I say, Mr. V? High risk, high reward. First
Okay.
rule of the afterlife. Besides that, I'm no leadhead. Ain't gonna leave no trace for them to follow, cause we're gonna do this clean and on the hush-hush. We understand each other?
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Okej, to może pierwsze co za... Chociaż nie, o klientce niech mi powie.
Client.
Hello?
What's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End the convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
Okej.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slot in the shard.
Drzazga.
Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Royce guy. What's he like?
A straight psychopath, chrome-loving kind.
Big club in this town.
I'll give you that. Except few of its other members, no matter the stakes, would put a friend and associate through an industrial microwave drive. Apparently, first thing to burst are the eyeballs. Get a nice clear pop. Then the rest goes goulash.
I'll make it work.
Who's the prima donna?
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter, so she must be getting desperate. Be wise to think how you could use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Okej.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you. One more thing, Mr. V. Quiet life, or a blaze of glory?
Okay.
Later now.
Reputacja.
Dexter, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally a nod, yeah.
Guy certainly knows how to protect his biz. Wants to put us on a few small kinks. Prep work, I guess. Before lining us up a big job. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
That sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
Chingon.
Dobra.
You don't sound thrilled. Royce, what do you know about him?
He's fucking whack something special. Junkies snort junk. Royce snorts chrome.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you wanna play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Chyba zacznijmy od tej Parker.
Parker. Think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods. Put my nose to the ground. Sniff around. Hasta luego.
Dobra, słuchajcie, ja wam bardzo dziękuję za obejrzenie tego odcinka, ponieważ przekroczyliśmy sporo sobie limicik, ale chciałem dokończyć to zadanie. Ja wam bardzo dziękuję za obejrzenie tego odcinka. Widzimy się w następnym. Trzymajcie się. Yo!